The folks over at QUICKRETE are having a One Bag Wonder contest, and it's version 2.0. This year they're giving away thousands of dollars in prizes, and all you have to do is make something out of one bag at QUICKRETE. So this is my bid. It's going to be a park bench. Okay, we'll start with a 30 by 36 sheet of plywood, and I want to come in here and cordon off about 1.5 inches at the bottom. I want the bench to be about 26 inches at the base, so we'll just mark that off. I know I want the seat 18 inches high. And I know I want the top of the back 32 inches high. Now I also want the seat about 18 inches wide, and I want it roughly in the middle between the two ends of the feet. So we'll just mark those off also. And then we'll just make a nice sweeping line up here. And we'll do the same over here. Now this line I want to continue on up and begin to curve back, because this is going to be the back. I know I want it 4 inches thick, so I also want it 4 inches deep. Okay, and then we'll just turn this into a nice sweeping line also. Okay, that's looking good. I want to round this off a little bit. Then up here we want that same 4-inch thickness. And again we'll make that same sweeping line. Then we'll just round the top off. And then we'll round this end into the seat. And I think I want the seat to have a little bit of a dish down to it, so I'll just come under there. So this is the outline of my form. Now we'll build the form. And the way we're going to build the form is with these angle brackets. Okay, so now I've cut a bunch of strips of 2.7 millimeter plywood, and I'm just going to lay this in here, and I'm going to make a couple of layers. So here's our form. It's pretty solid. It is slightly wider at the top than it is at the bottom, which is very important if you want the concrete to come out after it dries. All we have to do now is come in on the bottom with silicone and create a radiused edge along the whole inside. There's a couple of seams in there that we'll gloss over with silicone also. Then we'll tunnel through for our seat planks, and create these PVC tunnels, which we will bolt in place with the actual bolts for the seat planks. Then we'll lay some rebar in and pour the concrete. Now this kind of sucks because I actually had some really good footage about rebar and mold release agents and stuff like that, and I don't know what happened to it, but it's not there. So when you're pouring concrete, you want to have all your tools handy. So get them all out before you start. Now, all I'm using is a trowel and an edger and a little garden shovel. So I got a bucket of water. I'm going to just mix up however much concrete will mix in this much water and pour it in, and then if that's not enough, I'll mix up another batch. Okay, so this is still a little soupy here, and I'm reluctant to sprinkle just a little on there. But there are some places where it's just too soupy, so I'm going to have to. So when you got concrete in a small form like this, one thing you want to do is vibrate the form. That'll help spread the concrete out into all the nooks and crannies inside. I'm really glad I didn't do something dumb like try to do this while it was still on my assembly table, because you can see it's leaking concrete juice everywhere. Now this is looking pretty dry, but as I work this, you'll see that it'll get this liquid come up onto the surface. They call it cream. Well, there it is. All that remains is to let it cure, pop it out of the mold, and make another. And do the same thing again. Then I can bolt up my bench. Unfortunately, I can't show you the completed bench for a couple of reasons. One of which is I want to let the concrete cure for 24 hours. So that puts me at 5 o'clock on Sunday. I want this video to release at 6 a.m. on Sunday. Also, the QUICKRETE One Bag Wonder competition ends at midnight on Sunday, and that does not leave me with enough time to pour an additional leg. Once the 2 legs are poured and popped out of the mold and they've cured, then I can go ahead and just bolt them together with, I'm going to use 1 redwood 2x12 and 2 redwood 2x6s. And it should be a really nice bench. So if you want to see the result of that endeavor, find me on Instagram. My name there is wildman.tech. Anyway, that's all for today. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And click up here to see my last video. Click over here to see something of mine that YouTube thinks you'll like. And have a good one.